Hey everyone, welcome back to Automotive, your go-to spot for everything on four wheels. Today, we're diving into a car that blends retro vibes with futuristic vision. It's the return of a legend, the all-new 2026 Volkswagen Beetle. And let me tell you, this isn't just a rehash of the past, it's a full-on reinvention. Now, if you're like me, the name Beetle brings a flood of memories, iconic curves, beach road trips, and that unmistakable friendly silhouette that's become more than a car, it's a cultural symbol. But what Volkswagen has done for 2026 isn't just a nostalgic throwback. It's a bold move into the future, and the result? Surprisingly awesome. The first thing you notice is the design. Yes, the signature round roofline and soft edges are back, but this Beetle has matured. It's wider, lower, and more aggressive. Think less toy-like, more sculpted elegance. The headlights are still round but now house ultra-modern LED arrays, and the VW badge is lit up front and rear, because of course, it is 2026. The wheels, sleek, aerodynamic, and designed to improve efficiency without sacrificing style. Honestly, this thing turns heads like no Beetle has in decades. Pop the door open, and you're greeted with a cabin that feels like a tech lounge. Volkswagen has clearly been taking notes from the EV world. There's a panoramic glass roof, floating digital displays, ambient lighting that wraps around the cockpit, and recycled eco-friendly materials that actually look and feel premium. The infotainment system is VW's latest MIB4, which is fully voice-controlled, lightning-fast, and integrates seamlessly with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wirelessly, of course. And then there's the drive. Unlike Beetles of the past, the 2026 model is all electric. That's right, no engine in the back, no clunky transmissions, no emissions. It's built on Volkswagen's MEB platform, the same one used in the ID series, and that means a lot of good things. Instant torque, a super low center of gravity, and a range that's more than just respectable. We're talking about up to 320 miles on a single charge, depending on the trim and wheel setup. And it charges fast too, 10 to 80% in under 30 minutes using a DC fast charger. There are a couple of motor options, starting with a base rear-wheel drive version that makes about 210 horsepower, plenty for zipping around town. But there's also a dual-motor, all-wheel drive variant pushing closer to 300 horsepower. That version is not just quick, it's fun. The handling is surprisingly tight, with steering that feels responsive and playful. You can throw it into corners with way more confidence than any Beetle before. It's like VW finally gave the Beetle the performance it always deserved. But what really sells the 2026 Beetle is how it makes you feel. It's charming. It doesn't try too hard to be edgy or over-engineered. It's smooth, quiet, and just feels special. Whether you're commuting, cruising along the coast, or picking up friends, there's something joyful about driving this car. Safety hasn't been ignored either. The new Beetle comes packed with driver assist features, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automated emergency braking. There's also a new AI-based parking assistant that can literally park itself in tight spots without you touching the wheel or pedals. It's a little weird at first, but once you try it, it's addictive. Now, let's talk numbers. Pricing starts around $34,000 for the base model, which puts it right in the sweet spot for compact EVs. Fully loaded with AWD and all the tech, you're looking at just under $45,000. But compared to what you're getting, the unique design, modern features, zero emissions, and a nameplate with real heritage, it feels like a solid deal. Volkswagen is also offering a launch edition for early adopters. That version includes exclusive colors, badging, and even a retro-style wheel option that harks back to the original Beetles from the 60s. Oh, and did I mention the flower vase on the dash is back? A little nod to history that just makes you smile. So, who's this car for? Honestly, it has broad appeal. EV lovers looking for something different from the typical crossover, nostalgic drivers who grew up around old Beetles, or younger buyers who just want something fun and distinctive. It's not the fastest EV out there, it's not the biggest, and it's definitely not the most rugged, but it might just be the most lovable. If the Beetle was about spreading happiness on wheels, the 2026 version does exactly that, but in a way that's totally in step with where the automotive world is headed. It's smart, efficient, stylish, and full of personality. Alright, that's it for today's breakdown. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Automotive for more reviews, news, and features from the world of cars. Let us know in the comments, would you drive this modern day bug? Or is the classic still king? Thanks for watching, and as always, keep it moving. See you in the next one.